See you, my dear. All right. Ugh. Let's get started. I woke up into the song. Make me sweat, make me holler, make me lose my breath, make me water. I love that song, but the way I woke up into it, it was like sexual energy. And so I was alerted to just get up. For some of us divine feminines, because I'm talking to myself right now too, Spirit told me it's okay to. I don't know why people, and I do it too. Sometimes I'm listening to a reader and I'll be like, "You just talking about yourself," but I have to check myself because I'll be like, "Well, they're in the moment of channeling for everybody. I'm sure they didn't take a pause and say, let me cut the connection to source and only talk about other people and let, oh, I see myself, let me get myself up out of here, or let me say this right quick specifically to myself." So because I actually do take breaks sometimes to be like, oh shit, that's me, let me get that up out of here. But Spirit was telling me, like, you don't have to do that. Fuck these people. Like, what they think? They just get to eat and you don't get to eat? Like, we watch our videos. A lot of us watch our own content. People who don't watch their own content, I don't know if I really want to watch you. Because that means you're just regurgitating information that's already been here. You're not getting information straight from source, from cloud source, that is like up to date, happening right now. Because while you're channeling, you don't have time to put your mind down and figure out how that works for your life. So you mean you don't go back and eat the food you cook? Well, I might not want to eat your food if you don't eat it. So yeah, Spirit check me and I check myself now when I listen to readers and I know that they channel a message and I'm like, that is for you, and you can tell how tickled and excited you are about it. But yeah, you should be. You deserve that. Like, thank you, because I feed at your table. I like your information. Your food tastes good to me. And damn sure you deserve a plate. In fact, it is customary for when someone cooks, it's not just the children that eat first, but also that person that cooked that meal, they eat first. Um, I don't know, but that's just kind of, it's in my mind, like that's the way it really should be, is that you cook, and even if you have a mate and your mate is making the plates, the first plate goes to the person who cooked that meal if they want it, or either way. But I think I just been in, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, it's a thing. It's customary maybe in some cultures, but I really like that idea, because children, they don't care until you tell them it's time to sit at the table, um, or if you let them wait until they're actually hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's neither here nor there. I feel like the children are always the top priority and should always be put first. But I don't know why. It's something about when you cook, you deserve to have your plate made and you deserve to sit and dine first if you want to. Some people can't eat immediately after they cook, so that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, okay, it goes the same thing though. What I'm saying to you about being in the kitchen, this is the same thing. Okay, we literally is cooking right here. Okay, let her cook, we be cooking. So yeah, like, let them, I guess I'm speaking up for readers. Like, don't curse them because they pick up a message and you think that it's for them. They may not even be aware that it's for them until after the fact. But I know I'm not holding back anymore. If Spirit has something to say to me and it's going to be channeled the way it would through another reader, I'm going for it. I'm not about to take myself out of there no more. How you gonna feed everybody else and not feed yourself? That's stupid. And we do that because we don't want people to feel like we're just on here talking about ourselves. Literally, who the fuck, what? Like, especially those who are consistently coming here day to day, we could record ourselves. If we just wanted to get cute and put on a big show and, you know what I'm saying, talk to ourselves, that's not hard to do. It's not hard to do, and we ain't got to do shit for nobody else but ourselves if that's the fucking case, okay? Point blank, period. Because the truth is, I don't have to go live. I can just turn my personal camera on my phone and do a general spread, but intend most of it to just be for me, and I'll get exactly what the fuck I need. The alignment is in doing it generally. That's how we get the open door. Because we are in alignment to be selfless, but it doesn't mean that we have to completely take ourselves out of the equation. That's not a requirement from God or source. You got to love yourself first. You don't even know how to love nobody else or feed nobody else or do anything for anybody else until you learn how to take care of yourself. So I don't know, but I feel like I had to rant about that. So sorry about that. But there'll be a description. There'll be a description about me and my channel, and there'll be a timestamp for when the cards actually start. I may actually do multiple timestamps, just depending on how long the reading is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. My mantra for today is my time is now. No fear, just boundaries. Okay. No fear, just boundaries. My time is now. A lot of times we think we have to wait for certain things. Yeah, no. You can have it now. But you may have some burdens. You may have a lot of excess energy that could keep you from accessing it or having it. So you do need to get that excess energy off of you. You need to make space for the things that you want and that you're trying to create. This, thank you, Spirit, because I didn't get to this. I got distracted because I needed to speak up for myself and for readers. But we have the Ace of Wands in reverse here. So this may be a good time to actually not dive into sexual energy unless that person is literally right there with you. The reason for that is because, like I said, you waking up into, for divine feminines specifically. So the energy that you are cultivating is extremely pure, potent, powerful, and fertile. Okay, it's very good for manifesting, especially, and this is not only that I know of, I'm not hearing anything, but especially if you are celibate, especially if you abstain from going into your sacral energy on a sexual level. Like, you can be in your sacral energy. It's other ways to clear your sacral energy. Being creative, okay, is the biggest way. But being creative and also being nurturing, that's another way to clear your sacral energy. Okay, it is healing for your sacral energy and clearing for your sacral energy, and that's what you need to manifest. But anyway, if you do all of those things, then when I say your energy is pristine, baby, it's pristine, and you need to protect it. So when you wake up into sexual energy, I would just keep it moving. In fact, I would get to work. Okay, whatever that is. I'm a stay-at-home mom. You could be a stay-at-home wife. You could just stay at home or you could work 9 to 5. I don't care what you do. Whatever is working for you. But in the morning, you may want to implement some kind of routine when you feel like that energy is very heavy or is calling out to you. You may already want to have in mind what works for you and just do it. The reason is because these are energies, people, honestly, that want to access this energy because they're awakened to it. They can feel it. Typically, they're divine masculine, but they may not be your divine masculine, okay? And they also could just be visiting divine energy. They could also be in divine energy because someone else that they're connected to is in divine energy. So it just may not be meant for you, and there is a way that they are able to like access or intervene. Like, you get drained, okay? Your energy is drained, and that energy is for you. It's for you. It's to accelerate your healing, and also is for you to create and manifest with. So don't be tempted is what I want to say. Unless that man is like it's right there in your face, okay? Then, right away, have your playtime, enjoy your life. But if we talking about you single and you waking up and nobody's there, and there is this sexual energy, I would just abstain. And that goes for masculine too. It goes for masculine too. Same thing. She ain't right there. I know sometimes you wake up with that, but honestly, and you know what? I'm going to say more than that. I'm also going to say that you are more protected if you are clear and aware of exactly who that energy is coming from, or who you are thinking of when that energy comes towards you. Okay, you'll know if it's cluttered because there should only be one face. There should only be one person's energetic stamp. Okay, you should know who it is, and if you don't, if there's any confusion, I would just pass. But you don't have to listen to me. That's free game. Okay, that's free game. So let's go ahead and get into the reading and the messages that are for everybody and not just things that I feel are relevant to everybody. Yeah, it's a lot of lusty energy this morning. Okay, let's see. Two of Pentacles. Someone's trying to get balance in your energy. Exactly what I was talking about. Someone's trying to find balance in your energy. They could be trying to adapt to something. They could be trying to make something a priority. Likely it's not you. Whoever they're trying to make a priority. They're trying to make a decision. It could be concerning you. It could have something to do with you. They could find a lot of clarity in their energy. Like, people typically can use sexual energy in order to gain clarity. Okay, clearing out sexual energy does bring clarity, but they could use you to do that. So someone could be tapping into your energy, really not because they have any like true negative intentions, but your energy gives them a lot of focus and clarity, so they like to they like to tap into you. Boo, you got that $1 million, or you got the then you got the tap out. Okay, yeah, somebody is overindulging too, to the point that they have to tap out. Ace of Swords, whoever this person is, they're not even somebody who is clear with you. So they're getting clarity from you, but they're not clear with you. They don't use that clarity for your benefit. For some of you, they use this clarity against you. They use it to your detriment. It's the Ace of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Gemini, Aquarius, a Libra, or a Virgo. We have the Hermit as well. So this is closeted behavior. It's quieted behavior. This is nothing that they will own up to or be able to say to you, or that they would say to you. Not even like in a joking manner or like a sexy way. So this is not somebody that is like on your phone, or someone that you connect with, or someone you are sexually active with. This is someone else, and whoever is doing it, they're doing it to benefit themselves. And literally, some people are doing this to dethrone you or to take your crown. Okay, the sword is on the crown and it's trying to pin it down to the ground. So this is someone trying to bait you. This is a magic okay, so this is a warlock. So there's a feminine who has a warlock in their energy. It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo. It could be a Capricorn, but I'm not sure. If it's a Capricorn energy, like I said, they're not trying to like wage war against who you are. They're not trying to steal your crown. This person just may find clarity in your energy, so that's why they're there sexually. But this Virgo, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, they're trying to dethrone you. They're trying to bait you. This is a trap. It's a trap to bait you into lustful energy. Are these people gay? They don't have to be, but I feel like there is a masculine, and I'm not prejudiced against people who, are gay. I'm not. Like, literally. I'm not. I'm really not. However, this is closeted behavior, and it's a masculine, but I'm not sure if they're doing this to another masculine. It's possible for some of you that you may have males around you who are on the DL and who are satiated by your sexual energy. They may live vicariously through you. They may find that their vision or that their intuition is more ignited because they are in your energy. So they find clarity in your sexual energy. I was not expecting this message. Otherwise, I probably would have put 18 and over, because I would like to just not filter the message, but I have to for YouTube, because I did not put 18 and older. But there's no children in here, but you know what I mean. So you would not notice. They could be like, hey, bro, what up, though? Like, okay. But they are plotting on your sexual energy, plotting to pretty much steal this energy or steal your vision, hijack your vision. For some of you, they just want to dominate you. For some of you, they want to dominate you. You may even have someone that wants to be dominated by you. Like, they like to be dominated by your energy. So this could be another masculine dominantly, but they like to play in your feminine energy in order for you to be more open or susceptible to their influence. So there is someone that is influencing your mind and it's like they're trying to dethrone you. You could be in a place of power. So yeah, actually for the masculine, you may want to abstain as well, unless you know that you are in charge of your masculine energy. You are in tune with your feelings, and you know what it is that you are creating or manifesting, or you know where it is that you want your sexual energy to go. If not, this is a trap. This is a trap. Okay, if you know, you know. That message is not going to be for everybody, but some divine masculine and feminine, your energy, it's like as soon as you build it up, they come running in to try to drain it out. Okay, and for some of you, it's happening physically too. You could have a person who does not have any love for you whatsoever, and if that's your relationship and that's what the fuck y'all do, that's what y'all do. But whoever this person is, they hide their feelings, their negativity, they hide this from you, and their intention is to, I remember I was actually like married in my relationship at the time when I got this download about how sexual energy works and physicality, and how the feminine ends up dominating the masculine, or the masculine ends up dominating the feminine during the sexual act. And I remember telling him that because I could become very masculine and like to dominate him, but I could tell the difference in his behavior when I did that, okay? And I could tell the difference in myself when he did that. So there is somebody you may have sex with physically who likes to dominate you, and they know this. Okay, they could be aware of this. For some of you, this is information that they've looked up and tapped into in order to figure out how to do this. So you may have someone trying to sexually manipulate you. They're draining your sexual energy. Like, you may feel like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, this is exactly what I need. I'm just clearing my mind. Okay, well, you're focused on clearing your mind, and they're draining out all of your sacral energy. So you might as well say they're draining your pockets, they're draining your life force, they're draining your creative power, they're draining your ability to manifest. So it is really not worth it for whoever this person is, because they are not being honest with you. This person could be, they're untrustworthy. They're untrustworthy. They're ice cold. Okay, person has no love for you, and maybe you don't have no love for them. That's what I'm saying. You know, it could just be a situation. However, if they're not honest, if they're not authentic, if they have hidden motives and intentions, this could be more of a detriment and a setback to you than even something that could push you forward. Okay, you got to watch out for some of these succubus and incubus, because they be thirsty for that sexual energy. And if you are also weak, then you may fall prey to that. But it's something about your energy right now being so potent that what you're about to create could literally be almost here, but you could give it away. You could give that power away. You could go through a whole another cycle of defeat because you are letting somebody get your energy. For some of you, if you usually sleep through the night and you find that you're waking up a lot through the night, I would definitely stay away from temptations. Why? Because someone is trying to access your energy through the night, through your sleep space, because that is when you are more susceptible to influence without fighting it. You have less resistance. You're pretty much like a sitting duck. A lot of these people that actually do spell work, like I said, somebody has a warlock. A lot of these people that do spell work, they wait until the time period when people are usually asleep. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse? Yeah, abuse of power. This is what they intend to do. They intend to get into your sexual energy and abuse that power. So this is an injustice, okay? It's an injustice that you can actually become aware of. For some of you, you're indecisive. You need to make a choice and a decision of whether or not this is what's going on. For some of you, you're confused. You're on both sides of the fence. You're not really sure. Whoever this person is could be someone that seems trustworthy, or it's just very unsettling, like you can't be here. If that's like if that's what's going on, if that's what this person is doing, it's kind of like you can't be here. So that is fear. That is fear. And that fear can take you up out of here. It can take you up out of here mentally, where you would just choose to go to sleep than to actually face the reality, to face the truth, and they still get advantage over you. So don't go to sleep. Know what you know, feel what you feel. But if you feel it, know that it's a possibility. It could be real. And I am getting that this is the truth. I am getting that this is the truth. Whoever this person is, they have a creative block, but they have been able to access your energy and heal from this. This person becomes more optimistic about the future. They become more lighthearted, and they are doing sexual magic. It's the magician and it's the star in reverse. Whoever this is, what they're doing is sexual magic, but it's not what you've asked for. It's not what you hope for. It's not what you want. Okay. So if you are trying to make a choice, or you're trying to decide, and your third eye, your intuition is telling you something is off about this person, or you feel weirdly like attracted to them, or you feel weirdly like you need to take into consideration their feelings more than you tend to naturally, like this is a male is what I'm saying. Like you're another man, but you feel like you need to nurture or care for or attend to or serve this other man like you would your woman or a female, and you think they could possibly be doing something to access your energy to get this from you, because it doesn't feel like what you naturally want to do. It almost feels like you're being hijacked or over, like you're moving outside of your normal, you're moving outside of your body. Pay attention to that. It's not nothing to play around with. Like this shit is real as fuck. So pay attention to that. Yeah, because, okay, whoever this person is, they're typically someone who is stuck in the past. Whoever this person could be very mindless. They're not really even in their body in the present moment. Excuse me. Usually they're not even in their body in the present moment. It always seems like they're like an empty vessel. Okay, or like it's like they're there but they're not there. You would know what I'm talking about. You know that there's something more to this person, or there's like a truth to this person, but it always seems like they're more so just a projected viewpoint of themselves. Okay, not really like who they are. They don't seem comfortable in their skin. They seem like they are struggling to hide or keep things in. Whoever this person is, though, you'll notice that when they do this to you, they're a lot more like playful, lackadaisical. They could become like very lazy, or they don't really like, they can't do a lot. It's because they're completely satiated by your sexual energy, which dominates the feminine. When the feminine is in this energy and the masculine goes into it too, it tames the feminine energy. So they cannot really move unless you really want them to, or you move out of your masculine energy into your feminine energy. But this would give them the upper hand with you. Okay. A lot of times they like to stay in your feminine energy. These are men, but they'll stay in your feminine energy long enough for you to move in masculine energy and serve them. And then once you tire yourself out by exhausting yourself physically, then they slip back into your feminine energy they slip back into your masculine energy. So yeah, you become tired, exhausted, and you relax into your feminine energy, but they're still in your energy. So they got served by you physically, and then they intend to move into your masculine energy and dominate you and tell you what to do. like control you. Okay, they're controlling your light. So you would have to move in your shadow energy if you wanted to move outside of this person. Um, and that's how they dethrone you. That moving in your shadow energy keeps you stuck in the lower chakras. Okay, so that means that they're more clear, they're more aware, they're receiving downloads, their intuition is open and activated. Yeah, if this is not someone that you're in a relationship with, or someone that you literally have a psychic linking connection with, a third eye connection with, because we do have third eye. So for some of you, I'm explaining to you how your dynamic works with your twin flame or a spiritual counterpart who both of you have a third eye connection or awakening. And for others of you, like I said, it's these 69 guides, and this is how they're getting into your energy. This is how they are baiting you. This is why you feel like it doesn't even have to be that it's just men. Okay, these are also women, but they are probably dominantly in masculine energy. Okay, so they're getting into your energy in order. It's just enough of feminine energy from them to bait you in, but then they want to dominate. So they move into the masculine energy to make you more susceptible to their influence, kind of putting you on a chain so that you do what it is that they want you to do. It's a chain, a lust chain. Okay, for you, if this is not someone that you want, it would feel irritating. It would feel like you're suppressed, like it's really no way that you could say anything without being wrong or without offending. You just feel overly concerned about how this person would feel about you, more so than you care about yourself. Okay, that's not natural or normal, especially with someone that you don't even have love for. So pay attention to that. Okay, I feel like someone wants you to be trapped in your mind. You literally do not have to be, but someone wants to like put you back in a box. Yeah, this is a plot or a plan to put you back in your box to keep you from speaking. You could be a feminine with a very strong masculine energy, so your masculine energy is felt, and it could affect other people that are around this person. They want you to feel powerless, unproductive. They want you to be in this victim mentality where you feel trapped and restricted because you are at a lower vibrational energy when you do. So this is literally someone plotting or planning on you, and you need to create a division or separation between the two of you. You need to hold on and maintain your vision, whatever that is. For a lot of you, this will be that you are experiencing a sexual experience with someone who makes you feel safe. For a lot of you, especially with feminines, like that's another thing about connections and relationships. Like a healthy sexual life really does create a protection for the feminine and masculine energy, because your energy is not as open or is easily accessible when you close the door by giving it to your person. You guys close the door and you create this protective boundary around one another, for these lower vibrational energies, so you don't have to worry about these snakes coming into your garden all the time and stealing your fucking energy. However, you can always choose to give it to someone that you trust intentionally and deliberately, physically, or you can choose to take hold of your sexual energy and do something creative with it. You can use it yourself. Okay, there are other ways to use it other than just sexual energy. Like I said, anything that you're doing for your children, where your children are your primary focus, it's the sacral energy. That's the creative life force. That's how you got the baby in the first place. So yes, doing things for your children will move that energy, protect that energy. It will make it used. Okay, you will fill up that space. Anytime you're being creative, imaginative, that's also using your sacral energy. Okay, for some of you, it could be your work. Okay, that uses your sacral energy, especially if you have to move outside of the guidelines of, like, say, what the owner's manual or the regular guidelines are. You use your mind to create or to be creative. Okay, that's a great way, especially for men, to use it. For feminines, nesting, decorating, rearranging, organizing, writing. Okay, man, female. Okay, write music, write a book, write some poetry. Okay, if you do tarot, like whatever you do to create, that is going to be really good for you. Okay, welcome you guys. Hi, love yourself first, literally what I was talking about this morning. I like your name. And hi, Mystic Shuri, welcome. Okay, so yeah, this person is trying to create some kind of dilemma and they're trying to imprison you in your energy so that they feel free. It's a hell no. Okay, it's a hell no. This could be a Gemini, here is what it says. That's trying to get into your energy. It could be a Scorpio that someone is trying to keep stuck in a past situation or a past space. Okay, in a previous location mentally. They want you to see something as it was from the past. They're trying to recreate a version of you. Oh, they're trying to recreate a version of you to abuse your generosity. This person is in debt. This is power dynamics. I said that, but this person, yeah, this is why they're doing this. Somebody is cloaking themselves or hiding themselves in your energy to gain some kind of power from you. Whoever this person is, this is someone who fake charities you. Like either they pretend to not have what they need so that you could do it for them, or they pretend to be clueless or lost or confused or not know what to do so you could save them. It's like, ugh. I'm sorry. I just keep getting sickened by these hetero men that behave like women with other men so that they can get saved by them or taken care of by them. I'm sorry. It gives me such a sick taste. It makes me sick. It's like it's no space for women to do this because the men are doing it. These men are doing it. And I'm sorry, it's just too weird for me. Give me a second. It's too weird. It's too weird. And I know that a lot of men don't know that this is happening. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But if it's not your thing and you were wondering, like, I just feel like if I was a man, I would want somebody to tell me this. I would want to become aware of this. I don't want to be sleep to this. Like, no, I want this motherfucker to get the fuck on. Whoever this is, they're like, what do you call them? They got a name for them. They got a name for them. I can't think of it. But anyway, it's a name specifically for men that operate like this, okay? A lot of these females do too, but you just call them a hoe and this, it is what it is. They want to be saved, okay? And they can't save you. They probably gonna drain you. It's literally this energy I was talking about. They ain't got no love for you. They can't save you or uplift you, but they gonna take that. They gonna take that motherfucker. They gonna take that energy from it, and they're gonna benefit off of you, and they're gonna cast you to the side when they're ready to. Okay, typically becoming the man that you're supposed to be, where you feel like you bitch made or you just got ran. Like, it's like, what the hell just happened to me? But yeah, feminines get like that, okay? And masculine, they can like that for a minute, but know that that's your feminine side that likes that. The feminine energy likes to be dominated. The masculine energy dominates. So if you have a feminine that does that to you and you like that, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I like to embody my masculine energy sometimes too, okay? I'm not always going to be on bottom. I want to be on top too. Everybody want to be on top. Okay. Okay, tap in. Like, literally, that's the truth. That's really the fun part of it. But it's not fun when somebody don't have love for you and they're leaving you with nothing. Okay, you should not feel like you got to take the walk of shame when you're done. You should actually feel invigorated, or you should still have love for yourself. If not, somebody draining the fuck out of you, especially when you feel like you need to overdo or you need to do a whole lot more after the fact. Like, oh, I better let me go. I need to cook. I need to clean. I need to. What do you need? What do you need? I want to serve you. Yes, I'm sure you do, but why don't you take a shower and get in your body before that? Okay, because literally your soul just been snatched. Your masculine energy has just been hijacked, and you out here right now. Okay, naked and exposed. Okay. Naked and openly exposed. All right. So someone's trying to be self-sufficient. That's really what this plot is, okay? Someone's trying to be self-sufficient. You can have an Aquarius here who is trying to be optimistic about the future, okay? But they could be despondent or negative because they're having trouble being, they're having trouble either trusting or having trouble trusting in themselves or having trouble seeing the way through or how to work something out. So someone is looking for this version of you where you were, I feel like you were more of a, like, I can save you type of energy. Okay, this person wants to abuse your generosity. They're looking for charity from you. This is someone who has made poor financial decisions. This is also, though, the alert would be that this person is selfish. Okay, this is somebody who does not pour into you or give to you the way that you want to. And I cannot make it up. It's confirmation with the moon card. This literally is spell work. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, so whoever this person is, they would be trapped in fear. And they're trying to swap destinies or swap places with you because they feel powerless. They feel they're in a victim mentality. They feel trapped. But I just told you that that's where they want you to be at. Okay, so that's where they are, but they want to swap with you. Why? Because your masculine energy usually has the light. You usually have some kind of guidance. You could be tapped in, tuned in to God. You literally be knowing, what to do. Okay, or you be out here guiding. Okay, literally in his fucking image, out here doing what you need to do for yourself and creating a life for yourself. And somebody loves that about you. Everybody does. Who wouldn't? Okay, but somebody wants to literally steal that energy from you, snatch that energy from you, dethrone you, decrown you, take away your intuition, take away your clarity, and keep you from moving forward. So somebody has a plan, and literally whatever it is that you are intending to do, you probably could have it like right now, but you've been getting drained and you've been giving a lot of your energy out sexually. Okay, and that's really what has been keeping you stalled and depleted. Okay, whether they are sneaking into your energy, whether they are tempting you, it could be hidden. We have the moon, we have the hermit. This is a lot of hidden secret sexual magic happening and being thrown at you. So literally when I say abstinence is probably best when you feel like you are under attack or it's a whole lot of that, you want to be in control of when you decide to tap into your lustful energy. And typically the best place to do it is high vibrationally. You're going to have a fight to get back right if you do it from a lower vibrational space, because it just makes you more open and susceptible to those snakes. Okay, so this is something that I feel needs to turn around, because you are a true magician, but you have these warlocks you have witches and warlocks, you have snakes, Medusas, what's that, Jezebels, succubus, incubus. All right, you got all these lower vibrational magician in reverse that are doing work against you. Okay, you could be a Mason, because I just had this energy yesterday with the magician in reverse, and it was pretty much talking about the spell work, but it wasn't hitting on as much as this reading is, but you may benefit from that reading. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll try to tag it to this one after I upload it. I just put it up yesterday though, and it probably was another energy clearing. But anyway, we have Justice and the Magician. So this is divine intervention to get you out of this trap, so this can stop happening. Okay, for some of you, you feel like you knew this already, but you was having trouble. You were having trouble believing that whoever these people are, they could be people that you respect, or you're like, you feel like you should. Okay, you would never know that they're doing this to you. That's the whole point of it being closeted, cloaked, hidden. Okay, so pretty much, if you are able to hide a lot, then you need to know that you naturally attract people who hide a lot. Okay, these people can hide just as much as you can. So if they don't know what the fuck you're doing, then probably you don't know what the fuck they're doing. And if you are getting some kind of feeling, you need to listen to that, especially if it's your intuition or your third eye. Where do you think that information is coming from? It's a real fear. It's something that you really do think. It's something that you may actually feel is real, and pretty much by the time you feel it, it's already about to manifest. So if it hasn't happened, it's probably about to, and that's why you're picking up on the thought waves, thought patterns, the energy of it. Okay, you don't just feel like something is off or weird for no fucking reason. You're not crazy. So you were on a maybe, But I'm feeling, especially with Capricorn energy, somebody's doing work on you. Okay, spiritual work on you, sexual work on you. All right, hidden, cloaked spell work on you. Anyway, we have the Magician, we have Justice. This is to turn this around and to balance things out. Somebody has been confused and has been having a lot of like failure when it comes to not getting rewards. It feels like you're putting in the work or you're doing something, but you're not really doing what you want to do. You're doing what you feel pushed to do, or what it feels like someone else outside of you is wanting you to do, and then you're not getting the reward for it. The reason why is because they're benefiting. Okay, so you're putting in all of the work as the masculine, but these men or women, these hoes, okay, because if it's your woman, then yeah, she should be getting benefited by your masculine energy. When you're not at home and you're out here hitting that ground, she should be having a nice, content, happy, cozy experience, okay, without you. So she should be benefiting energetically off of you. But if not, then it means these other men and women who you did not intend to benefit, they are the ones that are receiving the benefit. The universe is opening up for them and serving them your blessings. These are the things that should be going well for you. If you are a single man, then when you are in your masculine energy doing what you feel called to do, your truth, your feminine energy, it means that you're being served. It's all happening at the same time. You're giving out, you're doing what you're supposed to do, but you're also receiving. That's alignment. Okay, you're literally occupying both spaces of your energy at the same time. Now that's mastery level. And I feel that's why I said like somebody could be a Mason. So you may already know this about yourself, or you know how this works, but you may have not known that people were doing work on you, and this may clarify or illuminate something for you. We also have Temperance here. So we have, yeah, something was not going right or successful. This could have possibly been with a Leo. You felt like you were not getting the reward, recognition. It felt like you had a fall from grace, or you may even saw this person as conceited or disappointed in you or something like that. But I'm getting that it's because of this illusion that was cast over you. Whatever they were seeing in you, it was like the opposite of what they would have wanted to see. And that's because they were not in your feminine energy. There was someone else in that space. Okay, for some of you, it could have been a Virgo, a masculine Virgo, a masculine confirmation, a masculine Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or a feminine Sagittarius. Okay, this would be somebody who was like overly calm, overly patient with you, like even more so than they usually are. Like they were really looking or seeking to find some kind of solution or answer to something, but they were also hiding. That's why I was saying with the Hermit energy, they were hiding. You could tell that they were hiding a lot of information from you, or that their intuition, you could tell that they knew something that they weren't expressing to you. This is someone who was not very relaxed. It's like they're peaceful, they're calm. It seems like they're trying to like soothe you, but their energy does not feel relaxed or calm. It feels like they're trying to sway something their way. It seems as if they are only focused on themselves. They appear to try to make themselves out to be someone who's more mature than you, like to guide you. This is someone trying to guide you or trying to take control of your light, which is your vision. They want to hijack your mind and how you see something. They're trying to rearrange your viewpoint of someone or something in your life, okay? And this is to keep you stuck in the past. So they're trying to root you back to a past scenario or version of self that they like better. This is someone trying to cast you into darkness. You are in your light energy. The sun will be in the upright when your masculine energy is fully ignited. Like I said, you are in that God space, but someone wanted to take you out of that energy, and they're like masking themselves as a earth angel to do that. Okay, but the sun is in reverse. So literally this is like someone who's snatching your ability to feel playful, to feel free, to feel happy, to feel content. It's someone who almost shames you or makes you feel irrelevant or small, or they hate the light. So honestly, these people are not even like, they don't even like children. They don't like children because children embody light. Children are light beings. So they're like, they shame your light. They shame your happiness. They shame your freedom. They shame your ability to be flexible or amiable, to be peaceful and to be content, to forgive and to live. They shame that, and they make you feel as if you're not mature and like you need to come to them for guidance. Like, oh, you just a child. Let me help you now. But you literally out here guiding right now. So somebody, you need to get your control back, okay, or over how you're seeing things, for whoever that is. We got the Queen of Cups. Someone loves you. This is divine intervention because someone loves you. Queen of Cups. This is someone who loves you unconditionally. It could be a mother figure. Could be your mama. Don't have to be your baby mama, your sugar mama, whatever mama. But something is motherly about this Queen of Cups and how they love you. It's unconditional. It's like as if you were their child. That's where it comes from, because it's very pure. The Queen of Cups energy, her love, her heart is pure. It's not based on what you do. It's not based on how you look. It's not based on how you move. It's not based on how much money you have, what kind of car you drive, where you live. It's not based on any of that. It's not based on your mind and what you decide to do or what you think about or what you talk about. It's just based on you. They love your soul. So they love and nurture the child within you. They actually could ignite or bring that energy out of you. And you have someone around you who wants to shame that or tame that. They're jealous of it. Whoever this is, they're I was going to say rizzled. I never heard of that word, but let's go with it. Wrinkled, rizzled. They're a rizzled, shrinked up. They're a witch. That's what I'm seeing. I was trying to find a way to say it because I see them, in the fairy tales, there's like the witch where their skin is all sunken and they're all like these. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. They don't have to look like that on the outside. As a matter of fact, if they're in your energy, they're likely reflecting your light. Okay, so they are probably glowing and probably looking, like someone that you should open up to. But you have to see how they act and behave and how they look to you when you detach from them. Okay. Because you'll be able to see more. So sometimes when somebody is embodying your light and it's too bright, then you do have to detach, you do have to step back, and you do have to see or regain your clarity and see, where you are in relation to this individual and what are their true motives or intentions, okay? And then you can move accordingly. We have the Lovers here. Yeah, so like I said, somebody is in love with you. So I was saying it's unconditional and very innocent, but this person does, I feel, want a relationship with you. This could be your twin flame, or it could be someone that, like your spiritual counterpart or something like that, with the Lovers energy. The Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They want a paradigm shift. So wherever you are or wherever you've been, this is not a place that this feminine can create with you. This is not a place where this feminine, like someone is trying to change a scenario. That's why I said they're trying to take something back to the past where this feminine energy can't be. Like even your energy, whoever you were hidden, you were cloaked, you could not be seen, you were like cast into darkness, like pushed into your shadow energy. So this feminine was not able to love you because they couldn't even feel you or see you or connect with you. They were not able to. Yeah, you know what, I never seen that in this deck. But this Queen of Cups, look how hard she looking at her cup. It's like having to be overly critical and discerning whether or not it is safe to give their love to you. This is because you have a group or you have people who have been cloaking you. They've been stealing your light and pushing you into your shadow. Okay, so that's also, okay, all of this is spell work. All of this is spell work. These men and these women, these bitches, they just been dancing around in your light to bait your feminine energy to get it to work for them. They're destiny swapping and energy stealing, energy harvesting and energy stealing. This is because of a connection that they know about, a connection that you have, and they know that you are the bait. So they use you as bait, but they cast you to the side. They make you have to hide. They make you run and hide because they know that there's something that you want to hide. Whoever these people are, you think that they don't know what you know, but they do. And they think you don't know what you know, but you do. Whoever you're pitted against, I feel like this may be just confirming what you already know. And it's always supposed to be like that in tarot. Don't go down no whirlwinds of, oh my God, is that person, is that, don't get like paranoid or no shit like that. But whoever I'm talking to, this is a confirmation for you. It's divine intervention, because this is what you've been thinking has been going on. Something has been weird. Like, you know that you can summon or call someone toward you. You know you can call certain things into existence if you want to. Whoever you are, you're very powerful, and you know that your power is reliable. But something has been happening, and it seemed like it was out of your control, and this is why. This is what they were doing, snatching your soul. And I don't feel like it's one person. I feel like it's multiple individuals who are working around you. All of these people with fake smiles and phony, like they're extending themselves in peace, but really there's a lot of dis-ease, okay, because things are starting to rattle, or things are starting to go wrong for them. And they were like having a really good ride for a long time when they kept you trapped in your shadow energy, when they kept you suppressed or hidden, or you were closed in, okay, and they were really benefiting. But now that you are starting to pop back out into your light, I feel like they're having trouble getting you to go back. Like, these people had like restrained you. This is get out. I'm not about to keep reading this fucking energy. Somebody need to wake the fuck up, okay? Because literally, Get Out the movie. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for a very long time, like years at this point. Somebody's been knowing this has been happening to them for years. And I'm not saying, you know what? I can't say that. Because there are things that I have learned, and I think that I got a handle on it. I think that it no longer can affect me. But as soon as you start to feel calm, as soon as you start to feel ease, a lot of times you just be so happy for the peace, because you have been in warfare for so long that you let your boundaries down, you let your guard down. So yeah, sometimes things recreate or things reactivate, but they don't have to. And I feel like you have divine intervention. You may have someone who loves you, and their love for you gives you enough clarity to see through any illusion, okay? That's a beautiful thing and a beautiful asset to your life. Okay, this could be a masculine that's loving you as well, but their heart space is so pure and tender towards you. And this could be helping you to heal this. This could be helping you guys to get out of this, especially twin flame dynamics. It means that both of you are likely going through the same thing, or have been for a very long time. But it does take for both of you to stay awake and be decisive that this is not how you want to live, that this is not a cycle that you want to continue. And if you can't be honest with anybody else, you need to be honest with yourself. And in addition to that, if there is someone who is loving you, if you're not going to be honest with anybody else, at least be honest with the person that keeps the lights on for you to be yourself, okay? Pay homage to the person that helps you to be yourself. We have the Page of Swords, so people are watching and monitoring, but this is fine. Like, it's a lot of information coming out right now, but it's supposed to, like, I feel like it's time. Some of these warlocks and stuff, they don't even know that they be moving like this. Like, they would be embarrassed, or they would really need to repent, okay, if they like knew that people could see this shit about them. So this is an opportunity for them to change their lives, or change their ways, or just get right, okay? Like, you know, if that's what you do, that's fine, but don't you fucking with somebody that you know would not fuck with you on no tip like that. Like, that's just, it's sick, and it's really that's a big grievance against their soul. It's a big grievance against their soul, especially if you are in a soul contract. Like, you're supposed to be a friend, you're supposed to be a mentor, you're supposed to be a someone that they trust, or whatever. Like, you already have, you abort the mission, that's a kill. Like, literally, like, no. So yeah, they're going to get what they're looking for. Here we have the Tower and the Page of Wands. So you have someone who's very curious about you. Like I said, we got bi-curious energy all over the fucking table. Because feminines do this to other females too. Okay, they do this. In order to get their energy, in order to show up for masculine in the way that they want to be seen or whatever. Like I said, some feminine, some masculine, they can only give you a glimpse, a glimmer of what you want to see. You could probably count on one hand how many times they fully embodied that energy, okay? But they're able to do it when they're able to access your divine feminine or masculine energy. And if they can't get it from you, if you set up your boundaries, they may test your person to see if their boundaries are up too. I feel like a lot of you are already breaking free, okay, with the full energy. So you are embracing your child space. They cannot touch you when you're in that space. Why? Because of the purity, because of your intentions, because of the high vibration. And your innocence is protected. Okay, so yeah, literally, if you're not gonna be sitting on your throne, be out here like a fucking child, and I mean that shit. Fresh beginnings, innocence, free-spirited, adventurous, excited, spontaneity, okay, in the flow of life, the desire to get it started with no fear, okay? My time is now, no fear, just boundaries, like, period. So unless you're gonna be on your fucking throne, have fun at home, be in your heart space, embody those feelings, but let those be good feelings. And when it starts to feel like you're not feeling good anymore, then maybe you do need to go to war, maybe you do need to get to battle, maybe that don't mean you want to go straight to your throne. Okay, knights, they fight for their right to be their king, and then they sit on their throne and they rule things. But sometimes the king got to get down and have some fun too. So you know what I'm saying, like, just be aware of how you're moving. Make sure that it's you and that you're not allowing someone to control you, okay, or dominate you. Especially for my masculine, you were not meant to be dominated, okay? You are the dominator, and period. From a king, yes, a king from God, literally, okay? Literally. And so there are some kingdoms that were created, but they were not created with God energy, because these people had already zapped your God energy. So that's why spirit is like turning the lights on and blowing up some of these falsified unions and creations, because these people got to get up the fuck up out of your energy. It's too many people in your energy. And for feminines, you were meant to be dominated, but you were not meant to be dominated by anyone. It depends on what energy you're in. Now, if you want to be on the floor, toxic, karmicking all the time, then yeah, you may feel very comfortable being dominated by some kind of lower vibrational masculine energy. But when you mostly move in divine feminine energy, and your energy is that pure and pristine, nobody should be touching that except for a divine masculine. You dominate your fucking self before you allow another, you know what I'm saying, a karmic masculine or a toxic masculine to dominate that divine feminine energy. You will dominate the karmic and toxic men. They don't dominate you. When you're in your divine feminine energy, it's got to be that it's a divine masculine who you are allowing to dominate you. And I mean that in all ways, whether that's mentally, emotionally, physically, or sexually, okay, with the Page of Wands, because they be coming. They will run in. Okay, these snakes, I'm trying to tell you. So, the Tower, Scorpio, Leo, and Aries. Yeah, this is going to blow the mind for some people around you. You could be a Scorpio, Leo, or Aries. You could be an Aquarius. This is going to blow the minds for some people around you, because revelation of and destruction of the past. They will not be able to access your energy by you upholding this clarity. So for a lot of you, this is something that you were confused about, but this download is going to solidify that information for you. It's already something that was in your mind, it was in your subconscious, or you have already been alerted to it. Your third eye has been awakened, crown chakra open, so you've been receiving downloads. But you also could have been, I said somebody was burdened down with a heavy workload or something like that, so you could have been distracted. So this is your wake-up call, but this clarity is already in your mind now, so they can't move around this. They can't move around this. That's why the tower comes in, because when you have this kind of clarity, they can't fucking touch you. When I say that you're free and it's okay for you to be like a child, and these people can't fucking touch you, they don't know what to do with you, just like they don't know what to do with their fucking kids. Like, yeah, literally. Literally, you dominate the room, you dominate the children, you dominate these warlocks and witches that are around you as well. Everybody love God. Everybody love God's space. So that's why I said sometimes you got to clear house, you got to make room, get rid of some of these codependent or hidden, cloaked individuals who are trying to attach themselves to you. You got to get these physical people up out of your energy so you can have room for God to make his place up in there. Okay, so that heart can be clear. Literally, that's always a new beginning. You can have a new beginning right where the fuck you're at, where things don't seem like they're going the way you need them to, and then all of a sudden they do. It's because you allow room for God to work for you, to work through you. Okay. Yeah, something's being dismantled here. Cancel celebration, problems within family. Okay, something does not have any roots. This connection, there's a connection here that does not have any roots. It was not based on anything that you currently are trying to facilitate. So you may have trauma bonded with someone. Okay, that's how y'all got together. We had the Ace of Wands. You guys were fucking through a storm. Like you experienced some kind of destruction in your life. You were afraid because I feel like you've done this before. So yeah, your power is becoming more reliable. God is making your power more reliable, teaching you how to protect it. You are in the right energy. There's somebody, you met someone, or this past connection, or it could be these people that I've been talking about, but you met them at actually it was a really good time of your life. You were in the right energy, but you may feel afraid of that energy because of how you were used, abused, suppressed. Okay, the things that you went through. And that's what they counting on, actually. They're counting on you to be so tired and so so fearful of ever getting, manipulated or abused in this way, that you will stay in your shadow, you will stay suppressed, and you will never come back out into the light. You will never embody. Okay, somebody, you're outie, okay? You're in your outie energy, but you know what's going on with your innie. This is merging, okay? These people, like I said, the things that you were becoming aware of, what they were doing, how they were moving, it make you not want to be here. Like, I can't be here. I can't be here. I can't live here. And they learned that. They learned that about you. This is warfare. So they kept waging that war, doing things that would cause illusions for you in order. Or some of them, like I said, you could have entities that want your energy. So these people move under this entity. They're going to do whatever this entity causes them to do. It may or may not be true, but it will create a whole lot of illusions for you that will push you out of this free-flowing energy where you feel like life is your oyster, things are working out for you, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. So now this is dividing the lies. Okay, there's no fear about this energy. This is actually when you are like, you're in full power. You're in full power. You can create anything from that space, and your heart is open. So not only are you creating, but life is serving you. Okay, that's the energy you're supposed to be in. That's alignment. You're in your masculine energy. You can take action on whatever you want to without fear. But also your feminine energy is activated and in receptive mode so that you can receive your blessings at the same damn time. Okay, not just about work, 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 and go, 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 and never being able to receive. This is about you receiving and being catered to and taken care of by the universe the way you deserve it, okay? Also, the people around you, the people that you pour into, they will also serve you if you allow them to, okay? So you have to embody this energy fearlessly. So that's being in your heart space and being in it fearlessly. So there's some kind of confusion or illusion that was cast over you, and I feel like this is a breakthrough for you to see your person, for you to see your connection, or for you to see yourself, so that this doesn't happen anymore. And so these people, whatever this war is, whatever this competition is, whatever they thought they were going to do, they're going to get their asses handed to them. We have the Six of Swords, so they're going to learn this lesson and move the fuck on, or move the fuck forward. For some of you, they're going to be running from you, okay, because they're running from your clarity, from your truth. Okay, clarifying, the Hermit is the fucking Hermit in reverse. They cannot hide here. They cannot hide in your energy. They cannot do what they once have done to you. It's not working. Cancel celebration, cancel warlock, witch hunt, whatever the fuck they were trying to do is fucking canceled. It's a no, it's a hell no, it's a never, it's a not ever. Okay, so whoever this is that was experiencing loneliness, isolation, seclusion, paralyzed by their fear, antisocial, restricted, this is not fucking you. And whoever energy this is, they got some fucking work to do. So what the hell are they gonna do? They're gonna do the fucking work. Why? Because they cannot steal your energy. They can't steal your person's energy. They're not stealing any children's energy. They're going to have to work through this shit on their fucking self. Why? Because you're sitting on your throne with the Queen of Cups. You are in your heart space and you are creating from a place of love. We also have the Ace of Cups. So you are protected by God. Whatever this is that you're doing, whatever this cycle is that you're breaking, whatever curse it is that you're breaking through your steps and through your clarity, it is blessed and it is fucking protected. Point blank, period. It's a hell yes twice. Yes. Yes. In the middle of the rain, through the pain. Somebody could be going through pain. Somebody could be very irritated. Someone could be very irritable. Someone could be very hateful right now. They can't fucking touch you. Why? Because you're 10 feet off of the fucking ground. They cannot fucking touch you. You're bigger than life right now. Somebody is bigger than life. You could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer. You could be a water sign. Someone's very psychically linked, or you're very intuitive. Your heart space is open and you are creating from a place of love. This means that you're creating within the boundaries of a divine connection, even if you're not in a divine connection. What's up, Double X? What's this message held for review? Who are you? Oh, yeah. Fuck them all up. Okay? Because, period. Yeah. Stop. YouTube, don't moderate. I'll moderate. I got moderators. Fuck on. You're getting on my nerves. Blocking messages that I actually want to see. No one can dominate me. Fuck them all up. Talk about all God and me. Period. Period. Yeah, okay. So there's somebody who's going to feel like they're out in the cold, or someone's going to feel like, oh my God, you're doing me bold. They're in victim energy yet again, but they did this to them fucking selves. Why? Because they do things that they cannot talk about in the daylight. They're doing things that are hidden and cloaked. You have a hidden high priestess in reverse. I said this. This is somebody who's supposed to be someone you can trust. This person acts like they're more mature than you. They're supposed to be someone you can run to for guidance, for trust. No, you need to do this for yourself. You need to do this for yourself. And your independence is going to draw someone to you that you can actually trust to be that person for you. Whoever this person is, whoever this group is, they ain't got no fucking love in their hearts. The only love they have is from your bleeding heart, okay? So they love that. They love when you're sad. They love when you're in your feelings, okay? They love it so much because you just be bleeding everywhere. And they can drink up, because the moment that you get up, the moment that you rise up, guess what? All of those heads roll. Okay, all of those heads roll. They're under your control. So don't ever get upset or get fearful when you notice that people are playing in your energy. Don't spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out how did they get in here, were they doing this, were they doing that. No fear, just boundaries. The moment that you implement those boundaries, the moment that you first detach, put down those boundaries and sit in your clarity, I'm telling you, heads will fucking roll. I'm in here with you and you are correct. Can't trust the motherfuckers. The truth is they all fear me, period. That's the truth. That's the truth. The lie is that you need to try to run and hide, or that you need to do something different, or you need to be confused, or you need to dumb yourself down, or you need to turn your lights on, or you're doing too much, or you're acting like a child, or you're immature, or you're secretive, or you're hiding. That's the lie. So you need to know your fucking truth, because that's what they'll try to do, is get you to buy into a lie. These people, like, I'm not playing with you, body snatchers. They see your power. Why do you think they're doing all of this to you? Why do you think you have all these issues with these people? Because they see your power. They see your power. And it's not like, oh, well, how did you become? They don't want to learn more about you and how you became this powerful soul that's in their presence. No, matter of fact, these are probably people who act like they can't hear you or don't want to hear your conversations about how you step into your power. It makes them jump out of their bodies because they're envious and because they're jealous. So they're not trying to like let you know that they don't feel as powerful as you. They just want to find ways to steal it from you. I don't like them. I can't stand this energy. I can't stand it, but it is necessary to read it because confirmation is everything. You don't even have to second guess or overthink it at any time. I love this. Yeah. God and me, God always first. Their souls can be snatched at any time, and that's the power from God in the universe with me, period. Point blank, period. It's all facts. All facts. So whoever these people are, yes, you, you know about this already. Well, 3 is a crowd, okay? So definitely there is somebody that is getting cast out of your energy, cast out of your connection, okay? So you had a third party or somebody trying to slip back in or slide back in because they thought they could. They was sipping on the Kool-Aid, but they really didn't know the fucking flavor. They did not know how independent you were. They did not know how well aware you were. Someone thought that you were lonely and that you were really like, you know, in fear or like you were susceptible. Whole time, you know what the fuck is going on. You probably, this is Joker and Harley Quinn. You busting heads till you see that meat. Okay. Till you see that white meat. Oh my God. Okay, so you have a third party. Always 100 steps ahead, okay? They be so mad, but it's like, well, take your grievance up with God. Like, it's not my fucking fault. I'm just living my life. It's not my fault that I'm God's child and he fights my battles for me and wakes me up before you can even fucking touch me. God will snatch your soul right out of your fucking body if he see that you're in a place or in a situation you're not supposed to be. They can't touch you. And when you do touch down on the ground, it will be in a place of clarity and certainty. And then you will get your ass the fuck up and move the fuck on from whatever it was that you were dealing with. Because it's a pit. It's a trap. And God don't fucking play that. Not with his chosen ones. And people be like, oh, God don't work like that for me. Well, baby, you're not chosen because you haven't been choosing God. What the fuck? It don't mean that it's not real. It's just not real for you. I'm not holding my tongue no more. I don't care how people feel anymore because I don't give a fuck how I feel. So it's the truth, okay? It's the truth or it's nothing. And I'm really okay with that. I got a child. I got God. I got YouTube. I got my soul tribe. Y'all actually understand what the fuck I be talking about. So really, I'm good, okay? I already lived the whole half of my life out here running the streets all the goddamn time. Will I still do it? Yup. But am I okay being in my own element and not having a whole lot of people? I am. But I am going to have me a sexy ass man because I don't fucking play that, okay? I came here for some yuck. Anyway, moving right along. Don't fuck with me. But we have, oh man. When you know God got you, you just be feeling like letting it all hang out. Who cares? See what you like, take what you like, leave what you don't. And that's in life, not just at the table, okay? Just period. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. People think you care about them so much more than you do. They want to be so much of more value to you than you are to yourself. Fuck you. So we have, what is this? Oh, you became aware of this. Okay, so the 3 is a crowd. So yeah, so someone's getting blocked out. Whoever is being rejected. Someone feels rejected. Okay. Depression. Missed opportunities. No, I'm not in Texas. Depression, missed opportunities, blind spot, feeling disconnected, meditation. Okay, so somebody has been meditating. somebody been meditating to try to access your energy or to try to get you to open back up to them. They've been chanting and meditating and doing, oh God, they really are doing meditations to draw in their partner and stuff like that. That's a bit much. But oh, you know that, and you feel the same way. Okay, but this is why they're so hurt. So, like, when there's somebody that you want to connect with because you have a soul calling, your heart is connected. When you learn to detach, it's okay. Like, you can take your power back. 808s and heartbreak. But these people who are stuck and consistently being heartbroken and in this depression, and I have been there before, so I'm not trying to say, you know what I'm saying, but when you know better, you do better. So somebody does need to do better if you know better. If not, you can always learn. It's happening right now. The information is out here right now, but you need to learn to separate from your sorrow. You need to get out of your fucking emotions and stop spiraling into these places of loss and trauma and victimization. You are putting yourself, you're digging a grave for yourself, and then you're tucking yourself in. You are literally burying yourself, okay, in darkness. You're doing this to your fucking self because you need to learn how to detach. Somebody is stuck in anxiety, fear, desperation, hopelessness. Yeah, this is a whole lot of fucking energy to dig a 10-foot grave for yourself when you could literally detach, pour all of that energy into yourself and do something for yourself to get yourself out of this. Nobody should be that fucking codependent on anybody's attention, anybody's affection, because these are all things that you can give to yourself. I did not intend to give these things to myself, but I had to because I thought that I could just give it to my son with my empty vessel. But he was not buying that. He like, this shit ain't real, mama. I want to cry too. You really want to cry. You don't want to do what you're doing. So I had to start fucking healing for real, because my son, he could feel the difference. He know the real me. So I could not do these phony, you know what I'm saying, these phony smiles for him and he be satisfied with that. And I have to have a satisfied life, which means my child has to be satisfied. If my child is happy, I'm happy. I don't care if it's my worst day. If my child is happy, I'm fucking happy. So I do the work. I have been conditioned to. I have no choice to. I already was conditioned to, but I got lazy. I got out here and I was like, I can do whatever fuck I want to do. And I stopped doing the things that I really needed to. And that was like healing emotionally and not letting myself fall prey to victimization energy, which is how we fall into depression. Yes, these are mental issues, but honestly, it's energy. You can work through it. You can get out of it. And then the more that you do it, the less it will affect you. And the shorter time period you'll fall into it. Literally, I dip my toe in it and it's so toxic that I be like, ooh, what the fuck? Hell no. Let me do some dishes. Let me go get cute, okay? Like literally all of that. I know I look a mess today, but I don't feel like putting on no makeup because I feel too good inside. I don't give a fuck. I look better in reality than I do on this camera. So I know that it's not nothing for y'all to see, but I'm fine in my reality. And really what I came here for is this. I came here for clarity. I came here for information. And I came here to make space for God in our fucking life because that's what I need right now. Okay? Other than what I already mentioned. Okay. Godly D. I want some divine D. That's it. Other than that, we really actually are good. So, let's see. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody in depression and, oh my God, woe is me, missed opportunity, and they're bored and don't know what to do, and they just gonna sit there in that. You're burying yourself. You need to get up and take action is what you need to do. For some of you, you don't need to go. Some of you need to take action in order to clear your mind. Really, that's about cleaning up your life. You may need to clean something, do something practical, productive, take care of someone other than yourself to get out of your emotions and feelings about yourself. And then you can go back to that from a place of peace. Yeah, for somebody, like, honestly, I was saying that, but like when you wake up, like, think about that. Sometimes it's really good for me to go right into action, taking care of my child or clean. Like, I gotta go straight into these dishes. I gotta go straight into taking care of Liam. I gotta go straight into, you ready to eat? Whatever he wants me to do. The reason why is because on the subject of me, I got too much misery. I'm too upset about things. I got too much on my mind. I can't do shit from that place. So let me serve my child. Serving my child makes space. It helps me to create the energy I need to be able to sit still and breathe and receive clarity of how to move and how to work through what I'm going through. But a lot of times I just serve him until he finally sits down and eats his meal for breakfast. And at that point, when he's completely satisfied, taken care of, and I'm not even feeling his energy, it's safe for me to detach and go into my space. And that's when it's good for shower time. It's good for coffee time. It's good to fuel my mind with good energy or to clear my mind and shut it the fuck down. And then from there, usually I just feel, I don't know. It's like ease and peace and satisfaction is always available. It's really all of that other shit that, compounds it. So once I work through a lot of that excess energy and I just come home to myself, my clarity, my satisfaction, my ease, it's all there. But I couldn't see it when I first woke up. Why? Because you are attracting all of that chaos. It's like a cloud that's there for you to sift through. You'll notice that. You'll notice that when you wake up and you just don't feel clear-minded, like you can do what you want to do. It's been a long time since I have woken up into the energy where I can just come straight to the table with my coffee while my child is sleeping and not overthink things. Usually I rest. I make my coffee, but I rest until my son gets up because I like him to start my day. I like the way that he likes his morning to go. It works for me. But sometimes I need to get in control of the energy, and I have not felt confident enough to be clear or been clear-minded enough where I could just come straight to this table and dive into this like this. So I'm very thankful for that. But that's what I'm saying. Just go with the flow. You'll start to see what works for you. And you may also start to learn what you did to facilitate what it is that's working for you. Like, I'm figuring out what I did last night before I went to bed that helped me facilitate this place of clarity where I was able to, come to the table anyway and do what I'm doing right here, which is working for y'all, but it's working for me too. All right. So anyway, yeah, whoever this person is, I'm sorry, but it's just too much going on here. It's too much going on with them. They're in some energy of betrayal, deception. Okay, someone's neglecting their social life. They're doing that to themselves. They're doing this to themselves. They did this to themselves. For some of you, it's past tense. This person wanted to be independent. Okay, so they could have separated themselves from you. They don't get to reattach to you and try to drag you into whatever it is that they got going on, because it looks like what they got going on is not even beneficial to you. They're going through some kind of financial loss, struggle, poverty, insecurity, isolation, and all of this other shit. This is something that they've done to themselves, and they literally have not been a help to you. You had to separate from them because this person was doing work on you. So yeah, what they're getting is what they deserve. So, I mean, even if this is someone you have empathy for, it's really not beneficial to you. You're creating a cord that is not a two-way street. They're only going to deplete you. They're not going to pour back into you. It would be better for you to pour into yourself and thereby give this person the example of how to pour into themselves. Like, because that's really where it's at. People, we're all doing it. But somebody needs to be the domino effect in the opposite direction. Okay, you can help people to stand back up the same way they knock us down. The codependency is what's knocking us down. Oh, I'm tired. Let me call such and such so they can give me their energy. And now they're exhausted, so let them go drain their wife or drain their husband so they can get their energy. And now they're depleted, so let them call their mama or their daddy so they can drain their energy. It's just a complete domino effect of drainage of energy. Okay. You can pick everybody back up by detaching, filling yourself up, because you know how to do this. Okay, for some of you, you need to listen to that. It's not worth it to be out here popping it and giving it to everybody. Sometimes you need to learn to do it for yourself. Just make sure you're in good spiritual health when you do, so that you're protected. Your energy is protected, really. But Yeah, the domino effect. You detach, you fill up, you refuel, and these people can do the same thing. Oh, that card went so far away. Okay, so you may have someone coming towards you from a distance, or you have someone that's going to reach out to you. It's been a long time since you heard from this individual or something like that. Hey, Christy. Good morning. That Eight of Wands, it flew all the way across the table. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, confirmation. This may be, I said confirmation, but it could be a confirmation of the energy that you're in. So it could be a confirmation of the energy you're in. Sometimes you could be in a place of love, but you're actually thinking about the absence of love. So you may be attracting someone who is feeling the absence of something. They could be like feeling the absence of financial things or material assets. So they're not really focused on love. But they could be focused on you because you are in a place of love. So you could be more open or susceptible to doing something that they would like for you to. Oh, it came back out. Okay, but I feel like Spirit is saying maybe you want to create distance or a boundary between you and this individual. Because that card flew over there. That's the phone call coming in, and they like, no. Reaching out for what? Or coming toward me for what? Literally, these are the thoughts, okay? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is you hanging up the phone or detaching or not taking this. Even if you do take this call or you do respond to this text message or you do say yes, it's something about pacing yourself. It says slow pace, postponement, because there's some chaotic energy. You're going to have to sift through some kind of confusion there, or it's a possibility for it, okay? This person's energy, they're coming towards you. You're emotional, but what you have activated could be like this, but who this is, it doesn't matter how much they have. It's just that they found someone who is activated on the same subject as them. So they're coming towards you with a lot. Okay, a lot of pessimism. They're hasty, or they're in a like a rush type of energy. Okay, this is actually, they're also feeling sluggish. They're not prepared for something. This is all their fault. Somebody wants to dump on you. They're trying to, what is this? Energy dump, trauma dump. They're trying to shift their responsibility or their burden onto you. So whoever this person is, you want to slow it down. Like, oh, it's your ex. Okay. Well, you want to slow it down. I don't know, I can't think of the song exactly, but it'd be like when these people talk too fast, put that shit in slow motion. So when someone is talking fast and it is giving you energy or life, relax into it and allow yourself to be fed. When somebody is talking too much or too fast or talking over you and is like draining you or depleting you, you need to snatch your energy back. You need to slow it down. Like, don't be rushed to respond to them. Don't be rushed to take action. You need time for your clarity to come forward. Someone tries to get to you when they know that you are unstable or still deciding. You don't have to rush and respond to nobody's text. You don't have to rush and answer a phone. You don't have to rush and do shit, okay? You really don't. You really do not. All right. So yeah, taking it slow is what helps you. Yeah, this is what helps you to protect your energy, protect the healing that you've already done, because likely you're on the fence. You're about to accelerate or you're about to ascend, but you haven't gotten there yet. So it's like someone coming in right before you're about to leave the nest. Okay, you're just about ready to spread your wings and do things the way you want to, but someone's coming in while you're in this place of confusion, or while you're trying to access your mind to figure out how you want to do or what you want to do. So your rest and relaxation is very important at this time. You do need space to contemplate, and you need peace for contemplation, okay, and recuperation, rejuvenation. I also feel like your clarity is being rejuvenated. For some of you, your clarity is being recalibrated, especially when it comes to partners, okay? Because we have, you may have a love connection or a partner coming towards you. What's the Two of Cups? I'm about to go. Yeah, I've been on here long enough. My baby's still asleep. He's sleeping good. I love it. I love it. I done already taken my shower. I'm probably gonna get cute today. I think I'm gonna get cute today. So come back and do some fun readings. Um, what's today? Monday. Oh, my dress is coming today. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I'm sick of this energy. Whoever this person is, you do have someone coming towards you. They do want a connection with you. But this person is reckless, superficial. They don't have any self-discipline. Excuse me. They're trying to be passive. They want you to just take over something or do something for them. It's something they don't want to heal. They don't want to do themselves. And they're looking for you to do it for them. And it's just going to be a disruption to your peace. The Hierophant in reverse. You literally have no loyalties where this person is concerned. Like, this is not somebody who's loyal to you. This is not somebody you feel loyal to. Or you don't feel obligated to be loyal to. There may even be like a lack of respect, okay, or mutual reciprocity between the two of you. This is an imbalanced connection. This person rattles you. They rattle your feathers. They take advantage of you. They definitely take more from you than they ever put in. So they coming back around again. And I feel like this is the person that you may be rejecting, and without a sorry. Like, you may not care less, okay? You may not care less. Let me see if I can get another deck. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of their energy. That's dominantly what we got out here today. So when I say this is literally, that's probably why my mantra today is my time is now. My time is now. No fear, just boundaries. But I feel like that's gonna be good for today because if this is all that people got going on, like I said, you can be in your feelings and you could be assessing a lot of things just like everybody else. But when you really do have confidence in yourself, or you know who you are and you know where you're headed, you know what you're doing, you feel good about your life overall, even if you do have some things that are not quite where you want it to be. But these people coming towards you, they're needy. They want more. Like, they're not where you are. So they're coming to drain the energy of confidence and peace and clarity that you have. But you're attracting it because it is activated. You're aware of it. See, we have love bombing coming in with all of this. Oh, overly attentive. They want to shower you with affection, but it's for personal gain only. These is people who want to boo you up and ride your tip and your tit, but they really are on some bullshit. They're really on some bullshit. They're really trying to get out of a tough spot or get out of a situation, and it's really not to your benefit. It could be to your detriment, really. They're using you. They're using your empathy because you're in the Queen of Cups energy. You got God's love flowing through your veins. So yeah, you light up. It's just like The Walking Dead when a little piece of blood. Everybody don't have blood. A lot of these motherfuckers is dry. Like Sahara Desert, they have nothing. So there's no empathy. There's no love flowing through their veins. When you experience pain, you bleed out pure love. That's a sacrifice. That sacrifice is supposed to be for you and for yours, for your family, for your soul family. Okay, but anybody who awakens and can sniff that, or they're alerted to you being in this energy, they're going to want to come and drink off of you. But you're already in a space of depletion. Why do you think you're bleeding? So, yeah, you do need to protect yourself. I don't feel like you're going to be in that energy for long. Okay, bleeding out. Like I said, if there was something that didn't go right, that you were upset about, I feel like you are getting out of that. You're letting that go. Okay. Chemistry, intense passion, and things are heating up. This was in reverse. Yeah, sometimes it's just better to wait for the real thing. We do have tiptoeing in reverse as well, though. Avoiding getting caught acting shady, sneaking around. So you're not trying to act shady. You're not sneaking around. and you're not worried about getting caught. But you also may not have intense passion or feelings for someone else. Okay, someone could be trying to access how sneaky you are based upon how open you are to them. Just because you aren't open to them doesn't mean that you're sneaking around with somebody else. Maybe you're just taking this time or energy for yourself. Okay, but it's cuffing season. So, yeah, literally, this heart full of gold, baby, they want you. They want you. Make me sweat, make me holler, make me lose my breath, make me water. All right, so, yep, you already are lighting up on certain boards. Okay, you got people who are in your energy or getting close to your energy, and they're already alerted to you. You got that WAP. You got that $1 million, $1 million. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But no, literally, you have that heart space. You have that drip. You got that good energy. Okay, so you may have someone actually who is coming toward you too, because they are really interested in you. This could be someone who's really ready to mingle. They could be single as well, ready for a relationship, and kind of just, look here. They're hungry and you look good enough to eat. Okay, so you do have someone coming toward you because they are interested in you. But let's check on this person's energy. Tell me more about the person coming toward my collective before I get up out of here. Okay, well, bye, Felicia. This could be someone who has detached or let someone go from the past. They've also let this person go on a good note, or at least with peace. So the detachment is real. It's not somebody bringing drama into your life. Okay, it says leaving and not caring. Thank you. Next, they're appreciative of the lessons that they've learned. They even feel more capable of maybe handling you because you look like a handful. Okay, you really do. So this is good energy, whoever this is. We also have lost in reverse. This is someone with clarity, vision. They know what they want. They know what they're looking for. Okay. We have heart to heart in reverse. So this person may come to you. That's kind of nice too, because it's going to help to separate between someone who's trying to love dump on you in order to take advantage of you, and someone who is literally interested in getting to know you, someone who does not need to tap into your emotions. That makes me so happy. Okay, retail therapy is probably going to be my new addiction. So anyway, I think that always has been my addiction when I'm single. But we have yeah, whoever this person is, though, that's what I was saying about them. They could be coming towards you in like a lustful energy, but their mindset towards you is one of wanting to cuff you. That's how they see you. Okay, that's your value, right? It does help. Okay, we do have to do all of the other work. It don't even feel good when you purchase a bunch of shit and you don't feel good internally. So I try to do the work emotionally first, and then kind of reward all of my work with my retail therapy. It works that way. Like even my son, I'd be like, if he having a rough day and he got to work through his emotions, we going to the store and you getting a new toy. Why? Because you did that fucking work. Like I feel like we should reward ourselves daily, even if it's on a small, you know what I'm saying? Don't have to be nothing huge. Sometimes I do a little $10 Temu spree, and I know it's not coming to me right then and there, but it's exciting to know I got these little trinkets or these little things or gadgets, whatever, that I'm excited about. So you know, you can do it on a big level, whatever your budget is, but and whenever your budget is. But seriously, daily, treating yourself in some type of way is essential, in my opinion. Okay, But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a nice connection. I gotta go, I'm too excited, but this is gonna be a nice connection for you. And I do feel like this person has the ability to emotionally connect with you, but it's actually a protection for you that they're not trying to lead with that. Okay. And that they're mostly interested in getting to know you. That's really what I feel. Someone trying to get to know you, but I feel like I like the way they see you. I like the way this person's like attraction to you is unreal. Um, this may be someone that you do kind of things heat up pretty quick. Okay, so you may indulge in like a sexual energy very quickly, but it won't be trauma bonding. Okay, it won't be trauma bonding. It'll be because of the mutual chemistry and the energy between you. It's just natural. And for some of you, it's gonna start off like a friendship with somebody that you are extremely attracted to. So I see you like being super excited about your text messages or about what's next or about your first date. Like just that, all of that anticipation kind of like reminds me of high school is the energy. Like I got butterflies. So you could have butterflies, okay, with this person. You give me butterflies inside, and they can't wait. All right, so that's what I have. That's your reading, you guys. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed and prosperous day. I'm in love with your souls. Peace. Why that won't turn off?